Extinosad Pour On is the dead-fast, dead-sure way to control lice in sheep. Like all animal health products, correct application technique and good management are essential to achieve the best results. Always read the label directions before use. Extinosad Pour On can be applied to sheep up to 7 days off shears or to long wool sheep with at least 6 months wool growth. For the control of lice within 7 days of shearing, Extinosad Pour On is applied at 5 millilitres for each 10 kilograms up to 70 kilograms and then 2.5 mils for each 5 kilograms above this. For the control of lice on suckling unshorn lambs, Extinosad Pour On is applied at 5 to 15 mils for lambs up to 29 kilograms and then 3.5 mils for each 5 kilograms above this. For the control of lice in sheep with long wool, Extinosad Pour On is applied at a fixed dose of 50 mils per head, regardless of body weight. Determine the correct dosage according to the heaviest sheep in each group and draft into 2 or more even lines if necessary. Extinosad Pour On can be applied using the 15 or 30 ml Extinosad Pour On applicator, each fitted with a 4-hole T-bar nozzle. The 15 ml applicator is recommended for use on unshorn suckling lambs and off-shears sheep weighing less than 60 kilograms. The 30 ml applicator is recommended for use on sheep off shears weighing more than 60 kilograms or for application to sheep with long wool. Gently shake the backpack or container before use. Extinosad Pour On is a low-odour, water-based formulation and poses minimal risk to shearers and farm workers. Regardless, wear elbow-length PVC gloves and goggles during application. Check that the applicator delivers the desired amount by discharging it into a measuring cylinder several times. At the same time, make sure all the hose fittings are tight and that the 4 nozzles in the T-bar applicator are clear. Apply as 2 bands down each side of the animal, moving downwards from the pole to the tail, about 5 centimetres either side of the back line. Move quickly to ensure the dose is applied evenly along the length of the sheep. Note it may be necessary to apply the correct dose as a single band to younger animals weighing less than 20 kilograms. Extinosad Pour On can also be applied using a 30 ml power doser if treating large numbers of sheep. Make sure the power doser is fitted with a 4-hole T-bar nozzle to ensure sufficient coverage. An operating pressure of between 42 and 45 psi is required for application to off-shears sheep and 50 to 55 psi for application to long wool sheep. Holding treated sheep in the yards for a short time after treatment may help the spread of the product around the body. Do not rehandle sheep until they are dry after treatment. The scourable blue dye has no impact on fleece quality and will fade with exposure to sunlight over a few weeks. Always adhere to the withholding periods stated on the registered label. When applied off shears, Extinosad Pour On has no withholding period for wool, a meat withholding period of 14 days and an export slaughter interval of 21 days. There is no wool or meat withholding period or export slaughter interval when applied to long wool sheep. Do not use on ewes which are producing or may in the future produce milk that may be used or processed for human consumption. After use, clean the applicator, nozzle and hose by flushing them with water. And finally, here are some management tips to help you achieve effective long-term lice control. Even though moderate rainfall after treatment will not adversely affect performance, it is good practice not to treat sheep that are already wet or if rain is likely. For best results, ensure all sheep on the property are mustered, shorn and treated at the same time. Remember, lice are most likely to be acquired from other sheep, so a second muster is always recommended in hilly country. Check boundary fences are in good order to prevent untreated or lousy sheep from reinfesting treated mobs, and always quarantine any sheep introduced to the property. Sheep that require treatment for the control of lice in long wool should be retreated with an effective off-shears lousicide after the next shearing. Lastly, always rotate between effective lice control products that have different modes of action to help prevent the development of resistance. If you have any questions concerning the use of Extinosad Pour On, please contact your nearest Elanco representative.